We are Freddie and Rodrigo, aka the Jungle Couple, and we live on a mountainside in Panama in our house that we're building with our own hands. Good morning in the morning!
And welcome back to our triangle-shaped house.
In the last video, we finished our drywall and we managed to put up the first coat of paint, and today it's time for the next coat of paint. Continue with our tiles and finish our trim pieces.
Living room floors. On to the next town, to the next show. Cause I went and caught a dream and I can't let go.
And now for the next.
Some boys club. They got cigars in that dry rub. I'd love to sing my songs. See what I got.
Okay, second layer is done. We would definitely have to do probably 3 layers of paint because this paint is kind of like a little watery and it doesn't cover with the first 2 layers. So on the 3rd layer we're just gonna go with all the little details and make sure our wall is spotless. Here we go again. It's time to do more tiles, and as always the first thing to do is to start attaching this geotextile membrane to our floor. Since our floor is made of fiber cement sheets, we need to attach this before attaching the tiles. If not, it's not gonna work. So it's time to glue stuff.
Yippee!
There's no one else like you, and there's no one else like you.
We just completed our membrane thing. We are actually using this. I know I have mentioned this many times before, but if you guys are new to the channel, the reason why we're using this thing is because this absorbs the vibration, since we are working with fiber cement boards and we attach them to metal beams. When there is an earthquake or when I don't know, there is something happening that the house shakes, if we don't have this thing in the bottom, our tiles could come loose, could break apart, and we don't want that to happen. It's gonna look so cool once we have this whole area covered with all the tiles. Little lady, can you explain to me why are you so dirty, covered in mud? You need to take a shower, okay? Living remote at the mountain has tons of good and wonderful benefits, but it also comes with some struggles. We need more power! We always need enough electricity to run our tools, water pump, fridge, and lights, but also to recharge all of our devices. Introducing the Anker SOLIX C800. Big shout out to Anker SOLIX for sending us this tiny yet powerful power station with a capacity of 768 watts per hour. Capable enough to work as a small backup for some power tools, small kitchen appliances, and ideal for camping trips. It comes with 10 ports including wall plugs, USB type A and C, and a car plug, so you can plug all of the things that you need at once. It can be recharged with solar panels or simply by plugging it to a regular house outlet. I have to admit that my favorite feature about this power station is that it comes with an app where you can have access to all the information that you need, and you can control it from anywhere you are thanks to the Wi-Fi connection. And here you can have information like how much power are you using on each of your plugs, and for how long is it gonna be able to run for with the amount of things that you have plugged in. This is super useful because now you don't have to be doing the maths. Oh, can I plug this? Can I plug that? If I plug this, how much is gonna last? I gotta save power, this and that. It's so easy and convenient that I just love it. We would highly recommend you to get the Anker SOLIX C800 if you're a camping lover, somebody that enjoys being outdoors but also wants to have the benefits of having power everywhere you go. This may be what you're missing, and the Anker SOLIX C800 may become your best friend. Super cool for camping. It's got super amazing lights. The light that is up me, it's a light from it, and it's just super powerful. It's not invasive light, it's quite warm, and you can change the settings. You can have candle mode, you can have flashlight mode, which is quite good. You can have this kind of like a hand lamp mode and the candle mode. So sweet. I feel I could live in a tent.
Shall we move here?
That's one of those moments when you realize, yeah, I can take on this. Yeah. If you guys feel that the Anker SOLIX C800 is something that you may be interested on, just go ahead and check the link in the description of this video to get a special deal. Big shout out to Anker SOLIX for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's go back to work.
Sunlight.
The day is finally here and we are gonna do some tiles.
Sunlight. Dearest sunlight. I want to come out.
And as you can see over here, not all of our tiles made it in one piece back to the farm, since we had to go through a bumpy road to bring it up here. Yeah, most of them broke. But the good thing is that we don't need full pieces everywhere. There are some corners where we only need small pieces. And that is what we're gonna use these broken ones for. So I have to cut 21 off in order to match this.
While Rodrigo is still taking some measures, it's time to get our tiles in.
I am dry assembling the tiles just to make sure that we have the right pattern and everything is fine in there. But I just discovered that we actually messed up big time with the tiles. And I am not talking about the corners of the other ones that already broke or the ones that chipped on the edges. I'm talking about the pattern on the stacking. You see that this side is smaller than that one? Well, that is because we decided that it was a good idea to cut that one so we can keep a straight line, and we did the same with all the tiles going all over to that corner. So now when we stack the new ones, they don't go right in the middle. The stacking pattern doesn't go right in the middle of a new tile. It goes around 2 to 3 centimeters off, which is not a big deal. But that is not what you want when you do tiles.
I think that you can barely see it. Like, of course, if you look super closely, you can see that one side is shorter than the other. But I think when we put 1 or 2 rugs on top and we have the shelves, you won't see it anymore.
I like the way how you think on how to solve this problem. I was already starting just like, I'm just gonna rip that entire thing off and just do it all over again. But no. Yeah, that makes sense. And like, it's one of those mistakes that you do in your house when you build it, that you know that it's there, but no one else is gonna notice it.
Exactly.
And
we are going to have some beautiful carpets,
oh,
so
yes.
Nobody will ever know.
I think we're just gonna proceed with it. It's only 2 to 3 centimeters off, so it's not a big deal. So somebody that comes in here, it's gotta have super precise eye in order to detect that we have that fail in our tiles.
I would even make the bet that not even Jordan would see it. And he has super good eyes when it comes to that, but I think he won't notice it.
I don't know about that. I think Jordan is. I think that's the first thing that he's gonna notice when he comes in the house and he sees it.
Yeah.
Raj, I wanna ask you. I caught this feather flying. Did you eat a bird? And every time you eat a bird, you casually just bring it upstairs and post it next to our bed.
Security control, aka Freddy, is going to check now.
I know you, little man, and you probably hid it somewhere. So in a few days, that thing's gonna start smelling. And you're gonna have to clean it. Living with a cat can be a little stressful sometimes, especially when he is a wild cat and he's used to use hunting things and bringing it to the house. You haven't experienced this, but he used to bring mice and just put it right next to my bed.
Ugh.
Kind of like a breakfast sacrifice.
I only saw the two little thingies on the balcony.
Yeah, he brings all kinds of
birds,
things.
frogs.
This is probably a question that many people ask the first time that they do tiling, and it's how do I mix the mud? Well, personally, I don't mix my mud. I have my drill do it for me. And it works just fine. Our first batch of tiles is complete. We did around 6 tiles on that corner, and now it's sitting over there. Everything is very well leveled and we just need to let it dry. We are mixing more mortar to continue placing more tiles around here, but in the meantime, while my drill is working by itself outside, I have to remove the broken tiles. And as you can see over here, I already started to remove it. I'm using a chisel and I'm using a hammer. Placing a tile down is quite easy, but taking it off, that is the hardest thing ever. It took me about 1 hour just to remove the tile and all the concrete that was underneath. But we got it done, and we got the next piece here. This is the one that we're gonna use to replace it. So now we just gotta add the mud and call it the tile fixing or the tile replacement. It's repaired! Woohoo!
What kind of reunion is happening out there?
Hi, we're having fun.
I see you and a bunch of dogs.
We're having a reunion.
Okay, wow.
There's a new dog that just showed up. Dogs here just show up randomly every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
We're already used to it. That one is...
But he has
call him Brian,
he has been
too.
here before, a few weeks or months ago. I don't remember. I've already seen him.
He's scratching daddy's here.
We
Oh.
have more and more dogs. This is
Yeah, every
crazy.
time we have one more dog. And
Okay.
it's just not our dog. It's like... It's everyone's dog.
Are you ready to get back to work?
Yes!
Let's go.
We have been going on this all day. I'm already all covered in mud. I just don't mind my hair anyways. So this is our progress so far. We managed to do one straight line of 3 tiles going from one edge all the way to that wall. I gotta say that doing tiles, it's very time consuming and it's very tedious because you gotta make sure everything is leveled, everything is to the perfection. When you stack everything, that it's working perfectly fine. But now we're coming to the real difficult part, which is the cuts of this beam. And well, we are not even gonna talk about the cuts of underneath the stairs because that is gonna be painful.
I'm a little afraid, to be honest. Should we do it tomorrow?
We are not quitting.
No.
Our moms didn't raise quitters, okay?
That's true. So let's not quit. This is actually how professionals work at night.
Yeah.
We have a flashlight up here.
It's hanging from a tree.
Yeah, there's the tree. But these flashlights, they're actually new and they are giving us the perfect amount of light.
It's kind of tricky to cut with it because
Yeah.
the flashlight is only from one side or even from the top, and then the blade of the grinder kind of like gets covered with the
Yeah,
shadow, and I
true.
don't see where I'm cutting, so I just
Yeah.
try to do it the best that I can.
But these flashlights are very powerful.
They are good.
Yeah. So let's go back in.
And the final.
Nice.
This next cut is gonna be extremely tricky. We're gonna have to split the tile in half to then go ahead and cut the inside of the tiles so we can just kind of wrap it around the bottom of the stairs, the support of the stairs, in order to make it look kind of seamless, but it's not gonna be seamless. Okay. I mean, at least the first part went right.
Oh, I'm kind of afraid. Okay, the moment of truth.
The moment of the truth. Does it fit? I think it doesn't fit.
If
I'm actually
not,
seeing it and I'm already skeptical. I see one piece that
if
is
not,
way too
I'm
big.
going to cry. It's already like 8:30 or something. Are we still?
Oh! Okay, it fits. It fits.
It fits.
Ah!
Wow,
Oh, we got it.
I love it. It's looking good.
Oh, I was afraid. That was a close one.
It's perfect.
We've got it. Now the piece on the back. I think we have encountered. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it fits.
Very good.
Ah.
And now we are done for today.
We are not.
I wish we have a full bucket of mud.
Mortar.
And we have to use it
We have to finish
before
it.
it gets dry. Okay, let's
we
go.
will be here until 10 or 11 p.m.
Yeah, but that's
Woo!
okay. Let's finish it and then we can be very proud.
Yes.
Actually, from this perspective, this whole corner already looks so good.
It's because I'm in the corner.
This is looking awesome.
Oh, we have done the hardest part. The next step is only placing more of the tiles, but these ones are full pieces, no cut, so it should be easier for us.
Exactly. Empty this bucket.
We're gonna go until we empty the bucket. I think we have at least 3 to 4 more tiles to go, and we can call it a night.
Yeah.
One more tile to go, and hopefully we're gonna get rid of the mud. What is the cat doing?
Our cat is attacking the microphone.
Cat.
Not the camera. Attention, he's attacking you.
Hey, stop.
What did you measure, mister?
Oh no.
We just realized that this cut was
What
wrong.
did I do?
Because this over there, this space is so much bigger than this piece.
What did I cut this for?
I don't know.
I measured 20.
Maybe for some future projects. It's already so late and we're tired.
But I swear I measured 22 almost inches. Ah! I measured inches and I cut centimeters.
Oh no!
This is the right one.
Yeah, that looks better. Precious cargo, precious cargo.
What? What?
Woohoo!
It's almost 10 p.m. and we are just finishing right now. It feels so good to just be able to say that today we did a great total of 28 tiles. And you might think, yeah, it's just 28 tiles. A professional tile will do the whole house in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
For us, it's a big achievement. I think the record that we had before was like 16 tiles in a day, and we just broke it. Check this whole area. We just finished this entire corner all the way to the back. We did the tricky cuts, which were those ones over there and underneath the stairs. And now we are calling it a day.
Yes, I don't have anything to add. I'm just looking forward to shower now, get rid of all the dust and the mud, and then we will sleep, I think.
I'm actually so ready to shower. I haven't showered in like 4 days.
You can't say that. Good morning! Just gonna grab people. Okay, perfect. Good morning! Oh, how are you, Daddy?
Chicks, you guys, you don't know this, but you were this close to being eaten last night as well. This wildcat is just coming and coming back. Check this. This time it broke the fence.
Oh, but this stick?
And that thing is metal.
Ooh.
So this thing is gonna be heavy.
That's
Wow. It's good that we have been closing the chicken coop
Yeah.
every night and just securing it with like
We have
rebars.
We actually have like a triple secure system.
The electric fence doesn't work for a wildcat. Maybe it's
Yeah.
too fluffy, but closing the coop has saved our chickens
Yeah.
so many
was-
times already.
That was so good.
I think we should get some night cams.
Yeah, we should.
We should definitely do that.
Hi, Daddy! Good morning! Come on in. Let's feed Mumu and the chickies. Good morning. Okay.
Oh, he's doing things.
You managed to get out there alive.
Let's get the day started.
Yep. I just wanted to appreciate for a little moment that our potatoes are growing. It's so beautiful. Like a few weeks ago there was nothing, and now we already have some beautiful potato plants. What do you think about that? Are you happy?
I'm happy, but we not only have potatoes, we have a bunch of other things, including beets. Right here, you can see that little thing. That's the sprout of the beets. I have like 3 or 4 of these little plants right around this edge. And inside of our greenhouse, we have more stuff. Right in here, welcome to our greenhouse, where our zucchini is growing healthy. Our carrots are huge already. I mean, at least the green part. We got lettuce.
I think we can harvest the lettuce very soon.
I think that one is
some baby leaves.
we can make some
Some salad.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
And I have no idea what this is.
I actually don't remember. I think it's also beans, but I'm not. I'm not sure to be honest.
These are our beans,
yeah.
And the flowers are already there. Yeah. So we're gonna have beans in a few weeks. Our basil sadly is not gonna make it. It's kinda, I think basil is way too delicate.
Yeah, I think so too.
But the rest of the plants are just crushing it. We even got peas in there.
Also the peas, yeah. Maybe we should put some little sticks
so
they can grow better because they need some support. We are ready for some work in the greenhouse because we postponed a certain task for several days now, actually for at least 1 or 2 weeks. And it's our weed problem in the greenhouse. We have to clean it up now that the plants can grow a little bit better.
Oh! Oh!
What the heck are you doing?
The greenhouse purge is done. We clean all our plants, everything is super clean, ready to continue growing, and we also added some ropes like right here for the plants that need lots of space to grow, like our beans. They are gonna need a ton of space, and our space in the greenhouse is pretty limited. So
and this is today's progress. You're standing on it.
That's all the weeds.
Yeah.
So we attach these ropes, and then the beans are just gonna kind of like twist around it, grow all the way to the top. Same thing with our peas. We have to maximize all the space that we have inside of a greenhouse. Everything here is a little crowded, but with a little bit of organization, I think we can keep this place running pretty smooth.
And now the final touch, water our plants. Lettuce and spinach. I can't wait to eat all that stuff. What kind of new invention is that?
This is the Mud Mixer 3000. It's an automatic mixer made with a drill. You just place the battery in here. And it mixes the mud on its own.
That's so cool.
The best way to get a super good mud mix is by just mixing it for over 5 to 10 minutes, so it gets that super creamy texture, and once you apply it to the tiles and to the floor, it just spreads evenly. And for that, it's kind of like tiring to be there just holding the drill for 10 minutes, so I just attach everything there and just let it work for 10 minutes while I just sit and drink my coffee. The mud is already mixed, and now we can already continue with our tiles. We still have a long day ahead with the tiles. I think we're missing maybe 20 to 30 more tiles, and we are gonna be done with this section of the house, which is living room slash staircase, storage, and all this stuff. And we were only missing the dining room and the laundry room.
And the entrance, and this one, and that one. So we were talking about it yesterday, that basically this whole area that is still missing, that's gonna be a few more days of tiling. Like,
it's definitely, if we continue like yesterday, we broke our record. We did around 28 tiles. Before we have done 16 on a day. If we continue like that, I think in 3 days we can finish the entire house, which we can do. We can only work one section at a time, since we have to do so much work, connections, electricity, pipes for the laundry room, this and that. That's why we're taking it one room at a time.
leave me.
We are finally over the most difficult part of doing this section of the house with the tiles, which was the underneath of the stairs, because there's so many little cuts that we had to get right in order to make this area look good. And we just finished all the cuts. No more cuts, like crazy cuts. We still have to do some cuts in the corners
yeah,
over here, like any edges.
Only the straight cuts. Like,
yeah, but these are straight cuts, which we can do with our tile cutter perfectly, no problem, in 5 seconds. But these cuts were a pain in the butt, and we just got it done. I gotta say that I'm really enjoying doing the tiling. I think this is one of my favorite jobs to do. I will put tiling right up there together with welding. That's some of my favorite activities to do in a construction area. So I'm having fun over here, I gotta say it.
Heard about summer snow. When it falls on you, your blood runs cold. But don't you sweat your crease.
It's already getting dark outside and we're still working on here. We started a little late today, right around 11, because we're going in the greenhouse, and we've been only able to get around 2 rows of tile. Just that one and this one done for the day. We're kind of working slow, but we're making sure that this thing is all leveled and everything is just perfect. This is the thing when you do something for yourself. You just want to get it as perfect as possible, and that usually takes more time. Last tile of the day. Do you want to cut it?
Yeah.
This is Freddy's first time cutting a tile. I have been doing all the cutting for all the tiles in the house, and Freddy's gonna attempt to cut a tile today. Yep. Put a little bit of pressure, little by little. Woo! That's perfect.
Wow.
See?
Wow. That was not that hard.
Yeah, you just gotta find like that
the right balance.
Right amount of pressure that you put so it cracks. I think you broke the one that we need.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I was leaning on top of that.
First try didn't go as well as planned.
This one was perfect.
That was a perfect cut. That's so clean. Good job.
Danke.
Proud of you.
Danke. Like,
Go.
fitting.
We just finished all that section and we still have a little bit of mud left, so we're just gonna use it to place one more tile here. Since it's the corner of the sofa, we kinda need that space to place that, so it's gonna be good if we just place one more tile here.
We're done! Wow, that was amazing. Good morning! Today it's finally time to assemble the missing trim pieces, and the tiles are finally dry. At least one corner is finally dry, that we can walk over it. So I already installed the sealing station behind me, because we have to seal the wooden frame pieces.
Walking over the tiles now is kind of walking through a maze, because we have different layers of tiles. We have tiles that we laid yesterday and tiles that we laid down the day before yesterday. And the ones of the day before yesterday, they're safe to walk over. Those ones have around 40 hours of drying time, and they should be kind of okay to walk over. And the ones from yesterday, we just need to let it dry for another 24 hours in order to be able to walk over it. But today we are gonna be working on something really cool, and that is the trim pieces for these walls up here. Same thing that we did over here in the back with those white trims, and over here in the windows and over the door. We're gonna do it on that wall. We have to cover that piece up there and all around there, And the bottom, we have to wait because we're gonna build some kind of like storage area in there, and we need to have those measurements first in order to cut those pieces. 149. Trims for that section are complete. If you see that metal beam over there, we're gonna wrap it like this, but we have to continue placing more of the tongue and groove up there, which I think, I'm not quite sure, but I want to experiment with shiplap because it's just way easier to do and install, and I think we are gonna try some shiplap in a few weeks. But for now, our trim is complete, and we're just gonna call it here.
We are going to end this video now. Thank you so much for your support.
We love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. We have a goal still of reaching 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
I mean, we are super close to 60,000.
We are pretty close.
It's a realistic goal.
It's realistic. So let's get it. Let's get it there.
Thank you so much, and see you in the next one.
We love you. Bye bye.
Bye.